Coming into this game, Caitlin Clark just needed one assist to tie Penekairo's WNBA rookie record of 224 assists in a single season. She needed 2 to break that record. All eyes were on her to see if she could accomplish this milestone tonight against the Seattle Storm. More importantly, the Indiana Fever were looking to secure a crucial win in their playoff push. Currently sitting at 12-15, they needed every victory to stay in the race. The Storm, on the other hand, held a strong 17-9 record. The Fever had shown significant improvement recently, largely thanks to Clark's stellar performances. However, this game posed a tough challenge, as Seattle brought an experienced and disciplined lineup. Key players to watch included Jewell Loyd, averaging 20.2 points per game and ranking 4th in the WNBA in scoring, and Ezi Magbegor, who was 2nd in blocks per game, anchoring the Storm's interior defense. With Seattle also leading the league in steals, Indiana had to be sharp with their ball handling. It was shaping up to be a thrilling clash of styles, Indiana's fast-paced offense, fueled by Clark's elite playmaking, against Seattle's lockdown defense and veteran savvy. The game tipped off with Seattle controlling possession and striking first. Ezi Magbegor opened the scoring with a smooth turnaround jumper. Caitlin Clark then committed an early turnover, and Skylar Diggins-Smith capitalized with a steal. Jewell Loyd followed with a pull-up jumper, and suddenly the Storm were up 4-0. Clark tried to respond with a deep 3 from near the logo but missed. She quickly bounced back, driving to the rim for a layup to get the Fever on the board. Aaliyah Boston then made a beautiful pass to Kelsey Mitchell, who finished with a crafty finger roll off the glass, using her strength to separate from her defender. Boston followed that up by taking it to the rack herself, tying the game at 9 with just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. The Fever began to find their rhythm late in the first. Mitchell attacked the paint again and scored with another finger roll. Then Clark grabbed a defensive rebound, looked up, and delivered a perfect outlet pass to Lexi Hull, who scored in transition to give Indiana their first lead at 13-11. That assist was Clark's first of the game, bringing her one step closer to breaking the rookie record. It also marked Indiana's 129th go-ahead pass this season, the most in the WNBA. Transition offense was clearly a major part of their identity and success. The Storm called a timeout to regroup and responded with 2 3-pointers to close the quarter, taking a 17-13 lead into the second. Seattle carried their momentum into the second quarter. Diggins-Smith dished out her 4th assist, finding Sammy Whitcomb for a 3. The Storm extended their lead to 21-14. Skylar continued to control the tempo, getting into the paint and setting up Magbegor for a reverse layup, her 5th assist of the night. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark remained on assist watch. Different sources reported different totals for Penekairo's record. Some said 224, others 226, but either way, Clark was on the brink of history. She found Lexi Hull cutting for a layup, her 2nd assist of the night, potentially tying or breaking the record. ESPN showed Clark at 225 assists, indicating that she had now tied the mark. Clark wasn't just dishing, she was scoring too. She went coast to coast and finished at the rim to bring Indiana within 1. Then she pulled down a rebound, took it down the court, shook off her defender, and knocked down a mid-range jumper. She was in a groove. Seattle answered with a 3-pointer from Aguamike, reclaiming the lead, but Hull quickly responded with a triple of her own. The Fever took a 1-point lead into halftime in what had been a back-and-forth, evenly matched battle. Both teams came out with renewed energy in the third quarter. Clark continued to chase the assist record and created another opportunity with a perfect outlet pass to Mitchell, who scored with a layup. That was the assist that officially broke the rookie record, cementing Clark's place in WNBA history. She followed it up by stepping into a deep 3 and draining it, putting Indiana up by 7. Not everything went her way, though. Clark missed her next 3-point attempt and showed visible frustration, even picking up a technical foul, her 5th of the season. Still, she quickly regained her composure. She came right back with a brilliant dime to Boston, lofting the ball over the defense. Their connection was undeniable, with Boston consistently finishing inside. Mitchell then came up with a steal and passed it to Clark, who nailed another 3 to reignite Indiana's energy. Lloyd responded for Seattle with a fadeaway jumper, but Clark kept pushing, hitting a floater off one foot and showing off her finesse. She even contributed defensively, blocking a shot, though Magbeger answered with her own block on Clark, her 8th of the night. The Fever finished the third quarter ahead by 1 in what remained a tightly contested game. As the fourth quarter began, Clark looked to close strong, riding the momentum of her record-breaking night. She cut to the basket and finished with a layup. Then she manipulated the defense with her eyes, looking into the paint before whipping a no-look pass to Hull, who buried a 3 from the top of the key. Clark's court vision and creativity were on full display. On the next possession, she bounced a pass to Boston, who knocked down a mid-range jumper. Then she lobbed one into Boston again, who found Hull in the corner for another 3. Hull was on fire, 6 for 6 from deep. Clark launched another 3 and hit it, her 3rd of the game. Then she passed it to Mitchell, who confidently drilled a 3 of her own. Clark kept it going, driving into the paint and kicking it out to Tyrese Dantas for yet another 3. The Fever's lead ballooned to 90-71. Lloyd tried to keep Seattle alive with a long 3, she had 26 points, but it wasn't enough. Indiana held a 16-point lead with just 2 minutes left, and Seattle couldn't muster another field goal. The Fever outscored the Storm by 16 in the fourth quarter, completely dominating the final stretch. The Fever's dominant fourth-quarter performance sealed the victory, and Caitlin Clark's record-breaking night led the charge. She finished with 23 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds, guiding Indiana to their largest margin of victory this season with a 92-75 win. Clark's incredible play not only etched her name into the WNBA history books but also demonstrated her ability to lead and elevate her team when it mattered most. What did you think of Clark's performance tonight? Did she live up to the hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more WNBA coverage. See you in the next one.